Good morning, Colts. My name is Bella, and I'm a Teletubby, but you can only see my head because I'm green. And this will be a short KTV.
And my name is Allie, and I'm a devil. And this is KTV for November 1st, 2022.
Like our Halloween costumes, we love them so much we couldn't take them off.
Speaking of bright colors, the Pride Club is back. Come to room 29 today at lunch and meet new friends and share your questions, ideas, and feelings. See you there.
Another Pride Club, another club that we have is the Battle of Polytopia. Come join us on Thursday at lunch in room 34.
So many fun clubs at Kenilworth.
Yeah, another club is the Kenilworth Book Club that will be holding their meeting today at lunch.
Dang it, I wanted to check out a book. I may go play a sport like basketball at lunch. Let's head over to the sports corner with Shay 4.
Good morning, Colts. This is Schaefer on the Sports Corner on November 1st. In baseball news, the Phillies and Astros played Game 4 of the series today at 5 p.m. And Kenilworth news, the North Valley Championship for cross country has passed, and here's a video for more information about it.
Hi, I'm Emmy from the cross country team, and I'm here to congratulate the boys and girls NVL League Finals. For the boys team, EJ Breifogel got 10th place. In 7th place, Isaac Feldman. In 6th place, Nigel Wild. In 4th place, Simon Cases. And for the girls, 8th place, Bella Woldmore. In 2nd place, Kylie Geddes.
Shout out at the Invitational for the entire Sonoma County, 2nd place overall lady, Emmy Gottschall. Way to go, Emmy.
Thank you.
Yeah, way to go, Emmy. Yeah, you did it. Yay.
Please come see Miss Street to get your ribbons.
Wow, congrats to all the cross country teams for all the hard work and effort they put in the cross country. Now for a sports joke. Why are baseball games played at night? Because their bat is asleep during the day. That sure was a knee knocker, Colts. That's all for sports. Now back to the KTV studio.
Thank you, Shay 4, for those sports news. Someone that helps us when we get bad injuries in sports is first responders.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. We have a video on first responders. Let's go ahead and watch it.
National First Responders Day was originally started in the state of Colorado in 2017 and became more popular over the years. But do you know what a first responder does? A first responder is like police, firefighters, EMTs, and more. They're the people who are willing to protect our lives more than theirs. Like on 9/11, firefighters, police, and doctors came from all over to help make sure everybody else got out of the building safely. Whether you've had an emergency like that or not, we should show appreciation for them, for all the hard work they have done to protect us. First Responders Day is to show respect for people who get into stressful situations like this.
Thank you for the video, Lainey, on first responders. We should really appreciate them more.
Someone else we should appreciate is John Adams. Let's go watch the John Adams PSA.
President John Adams on November 1st, 1800, moved into the newly constructed White House in his last year of his only term. He was the first person to live in the White House. Before he had moved, he had been living at Tunnicliffe City Hotel near the half-finished Capitol building. When Adam first arrived, he wrote that he was pleased with the new site for the federal government have explored the soon-to-be president's house with satisfaction. He wrote in a note to his wife, although the White House was livable for the president, the house still remained unfinished. His wife Abigail later moved in, and they soon found it cold and damp during the winter. They both ended up only living in the house for 5 months, since Thomas Jefferson defeated Adams in the re-election. John and Abigail moved back to Massachusetts, where they lived out the rest of their days at their family farm.
If you guys are getting hungry, the food that we are having today for lunch is a surprise.
Let's go to the weather studio. Go see if the weather studio is such a surprise as the lunch. Let's go and jump into the weather studio with Augustina.
Good morning, Coles. This is Austin in the weather studio. Happy Tuesday. Today it's supposed to be 55 degrees and also there might be a slight chance of rain. Tomorrow will be cooler with a high of 55 degrees. Then on Thursday will be mostly cloudy at 59 degrees. Now let's check up on Hurricane Ian. Hurricane Ian has now taken 32 lives because of this rare deadly flesh-eating bacteria. That's all for now, Colts. Now let's get back to Bella and Allie in the KTV studio.
Thank you, Austina, for the weather news. I feel like it's always cold in New York.
You know what? I think we have a PSA on the Statue of Liberty, which is in New York.
The Statue of Liberty is a great symbol of peace and freedom for all, but this monument's history is much more interesting than you would think. After all, it's not easy building a massive copper statue towering over one of the world's most well-known cities. In 1865, a French historian by the name of Edouard de Laboulaye suggested that France should build a statue to celebrate America's success in building a functional democracy. They had planned to finish it by the centennial of the Declaration of Independence in 1876. However, due to an absurd amount of needed funds, construction hadn't begun until 1875. While work continued in France, the U.S. was still constructing the pedestal for the massive statue. When the statue was finally finished in 1885, it was disassembled, packed into hundreds of crates, and shipped to the U.S. by boat. After it arrived, for the next 4 months it was reassembled. On October 28, 1886, the statue was finished and dedicated by President Grover Cleveland. The statue has been silently standing on the edge of New York ever since and hasn't stopped celebrating freedom and democracy.
Remember, Colts, the end of the grading period is this Friday, and that's going to be the end of this episode.
And that's KTV!